him.
I want to watch the news.
Are you making headway at least?
This is the news.
Schmack-a-ma-gob! It's time! Oh, you know what time it is. It's time for the only news that matters. And Journey are back in court. Yep, Jonathan Cain has once again sued Neal, Schon, the group's lone remaining founding member, and once again he's charged him with overspending. Echoing a 2020 case over a band's credit card, Jonathan Cain's new court filing accuses Schon of making out an American Express account with $1 million limit while exceeding a daily hotel fee of $1,500. Instead, the suit claims Schon has spent up to $10,000 per night. The lawsuit also says debt payments have been blocked. At one point, Journey's finances were allegedly in such disarray that the crew and production company couldn't be paid during the ongoing stadium tour. Yeah, Cain's lawyer at Fox Rothschild LLP argued that these unforeseen strains on cash flow now pose a severe threat of harm to the company and to Journey's storied history of musical greatness. They say the band is suffering through divided loyalties and crew defection and general tension. Elsewhere, the court filing was what has become very much public battle between, these two members and impacting the band's reputation throughout the music industry. Nobody cares. What the hell? Impacting the band's reputation. Give me a break. This band has done everything and it hasn't harmed them at all. They're playing stadiums with Def Leppard and stuff. People don't care about original members. Neal, Schon could be gone and they'll still be doing good with that hack Jonathan Cain. But anyway, the band's actual onstage performance is, at the moment, one of the only aspects of the business that has not been suffered. Cain's suit says the far-reaching deadlock can only be resolved through restructuring Freedom 2020 Inc., which he co-founded with Schon to oversee Journey's touring operations. The business reportedly had only a 2-seat board, held by Cain and Schon. The new petition is asking for a court-ordered custodian to act as a third board member in order to break tie votes. Schon hasn't yet responded to the filing made in Delaware court. He's been part of every album and tour since Journey began in 1973 under the leadership of late manager Herby Herbert. I didn't know he died. Well, there you go. I learned something on the only news that matters today. Cain joined in 1980 as the group moved into superstar status with the multi-platinum Escape album. Journey went through a long series of legal battles beginning in 2020, but appeared to have resolved things by creating a new organization structure that involves both Cain and Schon and their respective wives. The court document says when the company faces these precarious financial situations, the court document respondent and his wife begin to accuse petitioners, the band's manager, the company's accountant, and other companies' personnel of stealing. This conduct further triggered internal strife. So there you go. Wasn't it even less than a month ago? It was either Jonathan Cain or Neal Schon came out saying, hey man, we cleared a lot of stuff, and it's all about the music. That's all it's about. And now Cain is suing Schon again. It's insane, man. How Cain, you know, I get it. He came into the band and they became a huge success, but man, he came into the band like Brian Johnson came into AC/DC, like Sammy Hagar came into Vangina. All these people were going into a band that was already huge or getting there. And let me tell you, man, Journey was big in the 70s, man. Before Jonathan Cain, they came down and headlined arenas. Unfortunately, I never got to see them with Greg Raleigh, which is my favorite lineup. You know, Greg Raleigh and Steve Perry together, that shit was magic, you know. I didn't dislike Escape, and I didn't dislike Frontiers. I like both those albums. And Frontiers is, by the way, the only time I saw Journey with Steve Perry, you know. But, and it was that lineup that started with Evolution, you know. Loved Ainsley Dunbar. Would have been nice if he stayed, but Steve Smith is a badass, you know. But this Jonathan Cain guy, man, I mean, I'm not saying he's wrong. You know, if Neal Schon is wasting all that money, I mean, it's affecting him. It's affecting the band. I get it. But boy, man, he walked into a great situation, and he somehow or another became co-partner in Journey, which is insane because now, you know, he can sue Neal Schon, and then they both have to go out on stage and play. I mean, what a weird situation, man. I've heard a lot of drama. You have Motley Crue drama, where Mick is suing Motley Crue. What else? I mean, there's a million bands. Van Halen had a lot of drama. Kiss, oh my God, the king of drama is Kiss. But I think this one goes a little step further where, boy, man, there's a lot of Sue-happy people in this band, you know? And it's sad, man. It's sad that this is happening, but whatever. This is not going to interfere with Journey's success. It's insane to think that in the world we live in today, where people accept bands that don't have original members, where in this case, all right, there's one original member, but hey, Leonard Skinner, you know? And, you know, people don't mind fucking lip syncing. I'm not saying Journey's lip syncing, but people don't mind that today. People don't mind anything. It's virtually impossible to ruin, you know, like the legacy of your band. I hear that a lot of times. Oh, Kiss ruined their legacy, and this band ruined their... He didn't ruin jack squat. I think the only way a band can ruin their legacy is maybe every member of the band gets, you know, diddles a kid and gets caught. Who knows? Maybe not. No, I think, yeah. I think the human race is not that fucked. You know, I think that will ruin a legacy, you know. I figure, man, but, you know, shit like this, like getting rid of all members and, you know, it's only Neal Schon now, and you got somebody up there pretending to be Steve Perry. It's a riot. I did see Journey a couple times without Steve Perry. I love them. I think the best time I saw Journey without Steve Perry is when they had Jeff Scott Soto. Because Jeff Scott Soto went up there and did his thing. He wasn't trying to be Steve Perry, and it worked, man. But as I understand, it was Jonathan Cain that got him kicked out. That's what I read. But, you know, Neal Schon, of course, had to agree with it. But, yeah, man, that's sad that didn't work out. But how could it work out in this world? People will not accept Journey without somebody up there sounding like Steve Perry. Doesn't matter if it's Steve Perry or not. Get a Steve Perry clone, and people will pay top dollar to see a tribute band featuring the original member, Neal Schon. I mean, when did we go wrong, man? Remember back in the day, people would not accept this. People would not go see Journey without Steve Perry in the 80s. It's just, I mean, it'll be like when the Doors try to do something without Jim Morrison. Hey, too bad Ray Manzarek passed away, because they can go out as the Doors with whoever singing, and people will eat it up because That's the way people are today. It's sad, man. But whatever, man. They're so happy, so let's see what happens. I'm sure I'll be here to report it if more Journey drama arrives. So thank you everybody watching now. I really do appreciate you all watching the only news that matters. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And ring that little notification bell. I totally would appreciate that. And please subscribe to my video. I already said that, didn't I? Well, I'm saying it again. Please subscribe. I really would appreciate that. And in case you are subscribed, please check to see if you're still subscribed, because people are getting unsubscribed for no reason, and that blows, all right? And also, like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and smack 'em a gob.
Farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail back to Boston. And so never more shall we see you again.